as good as Ron DeSantis is doing, even though he's getting a pack together and looks like he's going to run, Donald Trump's still beating him. In most polls. And in fact, I think he's a solid second, but Trump's still up front. And I just wonder on some level if President Biden rather have Trump than DeSantis.
Well, at this point, Donald Trump's the only one who has declared. So that does have something to do with it.
Yeah, sort of. But I think primary base voters know the shape of this primary. It's a good point to bring up, and we will see. But I want to focus on what Kilmeade or Gutfeld said. Kilmeade, it's Kilmeade. Yes, they always remind me of each other. Kilmeade said right there, which is something that Donald Trump is going to absolutely hate. The idea that he's less electable, the idea that Sleepy Joe could be secretly hoping he goes up against Donald Trump is as vicious a bit of speculation from the point of view of Donald Trump as I can imagine. However, I think we agree with it. Ben, what do you think? Like, if you were Biden, who would you want to run against?
Yeah, okay, so it's easy to make Donald Trump look deeply unhinged, right? It's easy. It's also easy to do with Ron DeSantis, but in a little bit of a different way, I guess. Like it's because like this is the thing. Like Republicans have a terrible shelf life. Look at Sarah Palin. Even Republicans know that Sarah Palin is a clown. Even Republicans know that George Bush is a clown, right? Once you like are out of office, they're like, okay, we can stop pretending that this wasn't like the dumbest person alive, right?
That's a great point. That's a very good point.
And so like Ron DeSantis is new, so they can pretend that they just don't know. They're like, oh, he took all of the books off the shelves at the school libraries in all of Florida. I don't know that, right? I don't know that he's that deeply unhinged and maniacal, right? Because heaven forbid there be one book on one classroom where one character has two dads. Oh my God, the humanity, heaven forbid. So we got to get rid of all the books, no books allowed. Another First Amendment issue that Republicans never mention. But no, like fundamentally, like Donald Trump has already like literally tried to stage a coup, right? Donald Trump is literally like actively scamming his own base. And like maybe they won't get tired of being scammed by him, but like I think they're ready. I think Republicans are ready for a new scam.
Maybe it is going to be one of the most exciting things to watch, particularly because the shots are all being fired at their own side for once. I mean, metaphorically, the shots are always going to be fired at non-Republicans. That's the way it works out in America, literally. But also, I do want people to prep themselves because it is going to get dirty. Like by the end of the year, a very significant portion of the Republican base is going to be convinced that Ron DeSantis is whatever they have been trained to think is terrible. They are going to think that he's gay by the end of the year. They might think that he's trans by the end of the year. They'll definitely think that he's a pedophile by the end of the year. He's an abortionist by the end of the year. It is going to be a very rough and potentially for some people triggering year to watch the things that will go out on social media, maybe the things that'll happen on the debate stage. So prepare yourselves because it was the first week of February when he called him a pedophile. We've got like a year and 3 or 4 months of primary left to go. So gird yourself.
For more political news, breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.